everyone and welcome to Studio de Sol. My name is Dina and in today's video I want to show you how I made the Paradox cane using polymer clay, so let's get started. And I'm so happy to be back with you guys. It's been some time that I've been gone from YouTube and all my other social media channels. It's been some changes in my everyday life. I started a new job and I don't know if you want to know more about my everyday life. Leave a comment down below if you want me to have like this more of a talking video. But anyway, I'm happy to be back with a new tutorial and I'll show you how I made the Paradox cane using polymer clay. Also, as usual, if you want to support me and my channel, don't forget to hit the red button, like this video, leave a comment down below, and let's get started. Here's the colors I want to use to create the Paradox cane. I'm going to be creating the Skinner blend using a light yellow, yellow, orange, and pinkish red. And also the second Skinner blend I'm going to make is going to be red, brown, and black. I'm gonna create them separately because if I'm gonna combine all the colors in one shot, it's gonna be just too much, so I won't be able to properly mix them. So what I'm doing first is I'm gonna take yellows, orange, and red, warm them up really well, and after that I'm shaping them into the equal size shapes, approximately a square. Now I'm slicing all of the pieces diagonally, and here I did a little mistake with yellow and orange, but then I just divided those two pieces to create like a diagonal lines, and I'll attach them all together, going over with the rolling pin. So I have this one solid piece of clay. And if you have pasta machine, you can run the piece through the pasta machine. If you don't have pasta machine, you just keep going with the rolling pin, flattening your piece, then folding this in half and keep rolling it until you see that the colors are mixing. I'm using my pasta machine, run it through it. If the piece is getting too long, you can shrink it by just like pushing all of the colors back to the center. And here's how my first Skinner blend looked like. Now it's time to do the second one. I'm again warming up the colors and shaping them into approximately square shape. Now I'm slicing the middle part into the triangle shape, and the parts on the side, black and red, I'm just slicing diagonally, attaching pieces together, going with the rolling pin, and now again running it through pasta machine. And here are my two Skinner blends. This is how I want to attach them. So now I'm flattening it even more into the thin ribbon So I'm using my pasta machine, run it through the pasta machine. You can see one of the pieces got a little bit ripped, but it's no problem. You just can attach the back together. And now I start twisting it from the lightest yellow side. I'm rolling the entire first piece. And now, using my second ribbon, I'm starting from the red, attaching the red to the end of the red from the previous ribbon, and just finishing up, rolling with the brown and the black. Here how it looks like. Now I'm pushing the colors together just a little bit to avoid the air in between the layers. And now I'm dividing this roll into 8 equal parts. And whenever you have 8 parts, you need to divide one of them into 2. So we're gonna have 9 pieces. It's gonna be 5 and 4. And now our piece is looking like triangles, and I'm gonna start attaching them all together. So now think of it as 2 sides gonna be facing each other, and I'm attaching the piece, then I'm doing the second piece on top of it, so the darkest part is touching the lightest part. And I keep applying all of the pieces on top of each other, and here how it looks. Now I just start shrinking it into the square. I'm helping myself with the rolling pin. When the cane looks like a square, this is when I start pinching one of the sides into the triangle. So we're gonna keep one side just straight with two corners, and then the opposite side is getting pinched into the like a corner. When I did that and I stretched the triangle shape, the side with the darkest side, the one we didn't touch before, one of the sides I start curling just a little bit, and I'm gonna be using one of my tools with a convenient straight handle. So this is how the cane's supposed to look like. So it used to be the triangle, but then one of the sides on top got curled a little bit. Then I'm cutting off the excess from the edges and dividing this cane into 3 equal parts. This is how they look on the inside. And now it's the hardest part to assemble these 3 canes together, because we need to connect them using that swirl part that we made using the tool. And the edges, we're supposed to stretch them this way that they're going to be touching the top part of each piece. Here I realized that my very thin corner is not stretched out enough, so I stretched it and start attaching all the pieces together. So now we're getting like a triangle looking cane. I'm stretching this a little bit more and slicing this in half. So here how the first part of the pattern look like. It already looks pretty cool, but now from there you can shrink it more and more. You're gonna divide it to, then you can connect 4 parts together, create the cane with the multiple corners. But then I decided to shrink 2 pieces more, and I'm gonna slice them into 4 parts. So here I have 2 pieces. I reduced the size and divided them into 4. And here's one type of that cane, how the pattern can go from there. You can shrink that cane and it's gonna be like an endless pattern. As for my third piece, I'm gonna show you how you can use it and shape it into the square cane. So I'm reducing the size, helping myself with the rolling pin. And now I'm dividing this square cane into 4 equal parts. And just attaching them all together, and this is how it looks with the square shape of that same cane. As you can see, the pattern kind of looks the same what we have with my larger piece, but at the same time it's already a little bit different. And this is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below, and we see each other in the next video.